Alright, so we've certainly had some snow since the last video. I'm probably gonna have to go out and shovel after this is done. But anyway, let's hop right into our forecast. So, with our 500 millibar chart here, we are still kind of in a little bit of, some defluence. It's really not obvious, and actually some of it looks like it's more to our north. It is a bit more to our north than anything, but still a little bit of defluence, so maybe we do still see some rising motion for the next couple hours, continue some of those snow showers, but for the most part, things should be starting to calm down a bit. Then we end up in a pretty stable flow here, pretty straight flow pattern for most of tonight and into tomorrow. And even though the jet streak, or the stronger jet moves out of our area, as we move into Saturday or tomorrow afternoon and evening, our pattern still remains relatively straight. Maybe we have a small little disturbance here as we are in the overnight hours, but really not seeing much as we head into Sunday morning. However, we are going to dip down a little bit lower to the 700 millibar level and move forward in time. And sure enough, we do see a shortwave off to our west in the Dakota. It's showing them in the from Canada down into Nebraska through the Dakotas tomorrow, and that will make its way towards our area, and we will probably be feeling the influence of that late Saturday night into early Sunday morning. Whether or not we are actually going to get any precipitation from that, you know, that remains to be seen, but it is possible that this could provide a little bit of rising motion. So it is something we will have to keep our eye on. So we had a little bit lower, 850. We do have a nice little ridge pattern ahead of that, so that tells me that the weather ahead of this little shortwave, if we even get anything from the shortwave, should be pretty calm and clear. I wish it also meant that it would be warmer, but that's not always the case. In fact, in this instance, I think it means it's going to be on the cooler side. And right now, temperatures aren't bad. We're looking right around freezing. In fact, let me check something. Yes, I just checked. The temperature here in Lansing is 31 degrees at the moment, so we're really flirting with that freezing mark. But unfortunately, it is going to just get colder as we head into the afternoon today and into the evening and into the overnight. It will warm up a little bit tomorrow, but what's really doing it is we have this area of high pressure kind of sitting just to our south, and that's really, really not doing some positive things for our temperatures. Now, let's zoom in. Now that we've zoomed in a bit more, we can get a better idea of our highs and lows. Now again, the high for today is probably going to be realized in the next hour or two, right around freezing. Then temperatures are going to slowly, well, not slowly, pretty quickly decrease through the day. By 7 p.m., we're already looking to be in the lower double digits. We're probably looking at 14 to 13 degrees here. And by 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, we are going to be in the lower single digits, getting close to that 0 degree mark. It doesn't look like we're supposed to get quite as cold as it was seeming during yesterday's forecast video, but we are expecting to get close to, if not reaching 0 degrees tonight. Now, as we head into Saturday, tomorrow afternoon, hold on. I thought I heard the sounds of my cats fighting. Anyway, as we head into Saturday afternoon, we are going to be just above 10 degrees. Actually, sorry, scratch that. We are supposed to be kind of getting close to those mid double digits. We're looking at maybe 14 to 15 degrees here for our high, but then temperatures will cool off a little bit before they actually warm up a little bit overnight. And it looks like temperature should be pretty stable right around that same mark. The low is probably just going to be closer to 10 degrees rather than 15 degrees. So, but yeah, the temperature looks pretty stable for tomorrow afternoon and into Sunday morning. The radar is mostly clear at the moment, so oopsies. Most of our snow has concluded for the day. However, or not however, but now let's take a look at the future. So it looks like maybe a couple of sporadic showers here or there will continue to persist, much like you see a couple here and there on the current radar. Maybe we do build a little bit of lake effect as we head into tonight, although that should be mainly north-south oriented on the coastal areas. And other than that, other than that, it looks pretty calm for at least tomorrow. And then, yeah, perhaps with that approaching shortwave, it looks like early Sunday morning, we could potentially get in on a little bit more snow. It doesn't look like much, but if you do get, happen to get caught out driving in that, maybe the roads get a little bit slick. So just something to be mindful of if you're out driving Sunday morning. This looks like mainly going to be 3 to 7 a.m. or 3 to 8 a.m. type thing. So pretty early, but still, just something to be mindful of. Now let's take a look at our wind. Right now, winds are looking to be around the 15-mile-per-hour mark, and they will actually build up into perhaps the 20-mile-per-hour mark. We could have sustained winds around 20 miles per hour this afternoon and into the evening. Now, as we head overnight, the winds calm down, and by tomorrow afternoon, wind should be 10 miles per hour at most, sustained, I should say. Then they completely calm down as we head into tomorrow evening, and should still be calm as we head into Sunday morning. Now let's take a look at those wind gusts. Currently, we have gusts around 20 to 25 miles per hour, and the maximum gust could peak up to 35 to 40 miles per hour here as we head into the evening time. Overnight, though, the wind gusts will gradually diminish, and by 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, we're already down to around 20 miles per hour. By tomorrow evening, even the wind gusts are almost completely calm. And as we head into Sunday morning, we're starting to see some maybe 10-mile-an-hour gusts start to creep back into the area, but still relatively calm. Now, finally, let's close this off by taking a look at cloud cover. It's mostly cloudy right now, though as we head through the day, we are likely to see some breaks in the clouds, particularly as we head into the evening. I don't know why I struggled with that word today. So we could likely see some clearing again right around sunset, which means that we could see some clear skies overnight, which is not great if you aren't a fan of the cold, because some of those low-level clouds do help to trap heat overnight. And so if there's not a lot of those, then anyway, tomorrow looks like it should be relatively clear. Looks like we're only at around maybe 30% cloud cover here at 7 a.m. And it remains clear for a few hours. It still looks pretty similar at noon, but it does build in a little bit, not fully, but a little bit as we head into the afternoon. Starts to clear out, and then some more clouds move in as we head into the late evening and overnight hours, and of course into into Sunday morning. That is all I have for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.